Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And life has just got very, very hard for Wes Streeting. He recently was on his hands and knees begging junior doctors not to strike. They were offered, 3.6%, which he said, well, it's above inflation. And they said it was a risible offer. And they put a counter offer in of 29%. He went white-faced, looked agog, and then ran around in ever-decreasing circles till he eventually disappeared up his own arse. He then went down on bended knee and begged them not to strike. However, this is where it gets a bit worse for him, because they did threaten to strike, and they're going to. Well, at least they're going to ballot for action, which is the first step. But Sharon Graham, the General Secretary of Unite, has said that it's not just the junior doctors. They don't call them that now. House doctors. It's everyone. They want the nurses' pay rise to be improved, midwives improved. Everybody in Unite in the health service has to have a better pay offer, and they're balloting not just, like I say, the junior doctors, but everyone. Everyone that works in the NHS is going to be balloted for a complete mass strike. I don't know if Wes Streeting can handle this. He hasn't come from a background of difficulty. He's a little middle class, should have been a Tory boy, did his uni, did a bit of uni, did politics in uni, never had a job, never had to deal with tough issues, never had to deal with militant people like Sharon Graham. Will hide. He's the sort that's going to come out all mouth and trousers because he thinks he's the big I am, being a minister, and he'll be put in his corner in no uncertain terms. And I think he'll lose it. I don't think he's got the strength of character for it. And I think this is a little fat crybaby who's going to run home and think that, oh no, politics isn't for me, because he's got to learn. He's going to be on the sharp end of this. It's his job on the line. And if everyone in the NHS goes on strike, doctors, nurses, ancillary staff, maintenance, you name it, it's him who's gone, and he knows it. And of course, he'll then blame Reeves for not putting the money in, and in turn blame Starmer for picking Reeves. Because unlike most things, shit rolls upwards. Let's see what happens. I honestly think that this will be the end of Wes Streeting. What Sharon Graham actually said was quite telling, though. She said the government's answer to our claims is a substandard award that is well below inflation and is an insult to NHS staff. This offer does nothing to address low pay in the NHS, which hovers perilously close to the legal minimum. How can this possibly be fair or begin to improve staffing in the NHS? Well, that's a circle that needs to be squared by Wes Streeting. No. Thanks a lot. Bye.